Good morning, bakers, bonkers, and blobfish. Tag yourself below. I am Sid, and this is all fun, no funs, gaming without a budget. I am trapped in a bunker with 1,806 demos, and this morning I found one floating in the cat fountain. It called itself Town to City and promises to be a relaxed city builder that will be spilling gorgeous Mediterranean sunlight over bloxy voxel structures. I am utterly charmed by the art style here and feeling ready for a game that leans towards the more joyful kind of play. So without further ado, let's hop into the demo. Town to City! And let's just start a new game.
Life used to be nice here.
Intro cutscene about how cities are big and stinky and gross, and we're moving out to the pristine, untouched countryside to start a village and grow it into a city. I think we're gonna have to ignore some of the context of this and just enjoy the vibes that this game is gonna give us. I'm giving myself permission not to ask too many questions. Pause to move the keyboard, move the mouse camera, yes. Zoom in and out. I've messed with the... Fortunately, there are options to change some of these things in the settings, and I've made them more comfortable for myself. Now we can build 3 houses and connect them to a station, Now we can build 3 houses and connect them to the station with a road. Here's the first house that we can build. Randomize the color, cute. Z to X for little rotate, and that's for variation. I think these first early adopters in living here aren't... Ooh, that's a very wild rotation. I think the early adopters aren't going to necessarily want to live close to the station. They're going to want to be enjoying this pond. It's pristine. Face that one about like this. And then another will be over here. And a third, I think they're going to want that as their backyard. And we'll stick them, not facing the station, no. Like that. And now we need to connect them with a road to the station. Here are our roads, the type and brush, and whether to use freeform drawing or the lines tool. Okay. This looks like a very wide brush. We'll switch to line. No, undo doesn't work. Interesting. I very much expected undo to work. We'll go to the remove tool. Oh, and it's also using that. There you go. Okay, coming off of the station, brick road, stand road, dirt road. Go with a brick road. And like so. Coming out of the station and giving a beginning of a core backbone to our town. But we're going to have somewhat smaller ones that come freeform off of this. Oh, that is a very skinny road. Those 2 are connected. And this one will be connected as well. But we're going to draw... Oops. Again, I'm expecting undo to be a thing. Go back to a bigger brush size. I'm guessing this is a 4. That, and then it'll curve around this. We can have a better connection than that. We'll have this road curve this away. I'm literally just painting it down. So we gotta be gentle with our removal as well. There. That still looks road-like, which will give us good access to go up this incline. And now, go back down to a 3, so this house can be connected as well. Huzzah! The beginnings of town will also... Oh no! Oh no! These ended up being all the same color. That's not quite what I wanted. And I don't know if I can paint houses that already exist. Maybe we'll see that further into the tutorial. Before we continue, I do want to add more road. A little freeform. Like, by not charging me to create roads, I'm just gonna keep putting them down until I'm absolutely satisfied. Yeah, coming this far out of town, the road will get smaller. Okay, next. The train's coming in! Is it bringing supplies? I mostly see passenger cars. So this has brought... something about, like, the train coming in and then people standing at this entrance, like, it felt very Planet Coaster. The first family has arrived. Click on their icon and give them a home. Brunel family, hello, welcome. Please, take this home right by the pond. They have been given a home. Open the residence information by clicking on it. Can we change the color? 2 people who are not very happy. Warm, beautiful house is the main way to increase a resident's happiness, giving the residents access to food buildings. Okay, let's place 2 market stalls. Cheese and poultry. Can't, I was gonna place 2 cheese stalls and it says no, 1 of each. And we can just about get them. It looks like we might not be able to get all 3 houses in their radius. No, this should do it. This should do it. Cheese stall and poultry stall. Oh no, the poultry stall. We only had room to place 1 where all 3 could get there. So the cheesemonger will be right there. The poultry, they're a little farther out. Maybe this family here are the ones that run the poultry stand. They don't have a lot of land though, so maybe this one. There. You gotta come to their houses to get poultry and eggs. 2 more families. On the market stall. Before a shop is operational, it needs to have workers. All adults living near a town can be employed. Let's add a worker. Okay. And each worker increases the amount of citizens that can be serviced. To make sure all shops can meet their demand by having enough workers. Oh, okay. The shop can't sell yet because there's no warehouse connection. Let's build a warehouse. We have quite a list of things to accomplish. Build a warehouse, add workers to the warehouse to cover the transportation costs, and I also have families here that need to go into their home. Check off that the poultry stall is functional, that the cheese stall and a house receives both poultry and cheese. Okay, so we want to have a warehouse close to the station. We can't put it right here because my entrance road is a little too small. I could just get in the middle of the road. Can I rotate you this way? But it seems like you want to snap to this road. Snap to path. How about no? There we go. There we go. Now we can place it very close to the station and add a nice dirt yard to connect it. And then pave back over this little bit with brick. Did I grab a person? I feel like I grabbed a person. So I'll click on that and the family was added, yes. This family can come here. You do not have workers. I'll give 1 townsfolk. So now everything is connected to the warehouse. Poultry store, why are you unhappy? Resident is not happy. How can I improve your happiness? Because why don't you have housing needs? Street vendor married. Aren't you housed here? No, you're not housed here. Oh, that's why. Can I fire you from this job? Happiness effect, research points, workers available, residents 9. We would like more comfortable house. Where are you? Which family are you? Oh, you just moved in. Okay, you just moved in. I thought it was an existing family. Got it. Okay. Let's just stick some workers here. So now everybody's happy. Oh! Warehouse can't transport to this building. Why not? Now you can transport there. Shop is connected to the selected warehouse. Now if I click off again, that is no longer upset. Great. Let's build another house. Let's get some color in this town. Randomize the color. And I will rotate it. Are you guys okay having neighbors? I think there's more room over here, so we're going to put the new house on this side of town. What about... No, they can have a private drive. Placed. Private drive. Yes. Are you connected? Family added. Do we have another family? That's a big family. Let's go next. Because we got no new checklist? I believe there's more information that the game is trying to teach me. Add access to multiple different shops greatly increases happiness for the residents. Okay. This house earns you more daily income with each shop connection. So that's a reason to cluster things closely together. Each shop, house, and warehouse has a decoration score. The score makes people who live or work there happier. So decorate stuff, make a house, a shop, or warehouse, provide more happiness by decorating the areas around them. Okay. But we have an extra family that needs to be housed. This is definitely going to be like public area. So what about over here? Make sure the randomize button is on in case I accidentally hit C or X again. This family will be fine being close to the tracks as long as they have a little bit of privacy thanks to these trees. I want to place it like this, but it feels very on the grid, and that seems too matchy to me. I'm gonna do that. Zoom back out. Good, it was still a randomized color. The U family. You can move in, and I will quickly give you a path to the road. I like that sound of like putting bricks down. It's very authentic. We can also do a little bit more tidying here next to the warehouse yard. Great. And we don't have any other commerce stands yet, but we could put another poultry one out here. We'll need another poultry family. The other family is more like chicken based, and this one's gonna be more duck goose based. Houses. I keep hitting R to rotate, and that's just not how it goes in this game. Like so, and like so. Yes. How are we doing on money? 2,000 question mark? Yeah, we're doing fine on money. Okay. Let it be built. We'll get a road, another brick road that's a little bit smaller than we've got going in so far, and arc it back this way. That whole thing won't stay. But it's good enough to give us a start for these dirt roads. And back to brick. It'll just go straight up the hill. It can't go straight up the hill. Okay, there is a limit to how inclined the roads can go. Clean this up. Larger. Oh, that's a much larger brush size. Okay. You do not have any workers. That's my total inhabitants. But do I have workers available? 5. Great. We have workers. So we'll put another one here, another one here. I feel like everybody can have a little bit more peoples to them. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. 1 worker available in our town. I like it. Okay, now we can get back to the tutorial at hand. Place 4 different decorations, a house with 40, and a shop or warehouse with 40. The cheesemonger. Here's our decorations. The glory of an arch on this. Unfortunately, that doesn't fit. We could put some small plotted flowers around. How about there? That's a valid location. Okay. And I can't think of any tree significance for cheese. Or any of this. None of this would really be symbolic for cheese. Except a small wooden bench where customers can stop and have a bite of cheese. Let's move this cheese stall back from the road a little bit. Well, we will have to make some path to connect it back to the road and, the warehouse. That will allow us to have a light post so people can read the cheese menu, and benches, and another bench, and another small... Oh, randomize. Yes, randomize. Oh, now we can fit the arch over. And the benches are underneath. Because the little cheese shop you go, get your little cheese sit on the benches. Okay, let's move this flower pot. Yes, I can go right there. Beautiful. Sir, would you like some cheese? We've got some great options. We've got sheep's milk, we've got cow's milk. Oh, who's unhappy? Who is unhappy? My house isn't decorated. My work isn't decorated. I'm so unhappy. How European? How European? Come on. Okay, we can add in more decorations. But do you want to have an arch over your poultry stall just because the cheesemonger has an arch over their poultry stall? Or do you want 2 arches over your poultry stall to make up for the fact that the cheese people had it first? And oh yeah, not only that, you've got a tree and not another tree. I think that looks ridiculous and I love it. I wish there are different trees. So we can have but the smaller ones still aren't that much smaller. I really like the randomize option. So you will have 2 benches. They also had 2 benches, but you'll have these 2 benches across the street. Or maybe you could even go look at hang on, you need to keep our geese from falling in. Ooh, ZX curve fence. Oh no, I'm spending money and I don't know what I'm doing. Now we can demolish. Demolish the tall wooden fence, yes. Okay, ZX curve. ZX curve? Oh, it's kind of doing it on its own. Interesting. We'll call that good, even though it isn't really. So we don't have a professional woodworker in this town yet. We may have built these giant, beautiful arches, but those were shipped in on the train. We need a woodworking expert to have better fences. I'm sorry. Okay, next. Hover over happiness. 69. Nice. Well, I missed it. People only arrive at the station if the total average happiness is 60% or above. Nice. Percentages in yellow and red should be improved to increase the average happiness efficiently. Okay, over 60%, have 5 houses and assign 5 families to your houses. We are ahead of the curve. Brilliant. Are we at the curve or are we ahead? We're ahead of the curve. We've got 6 houses. And that has a family. That house is empty. Welcome to your new home. Ding dong family added. Next. A higher population density decreases the residents' overall happiness. That's why they're so spread out. Make parks and open spaces and research. What? Oh, make parks and open spaces, and research, build, and connect more buildings to maintain a higher happiness. Let's build a research center, like a library. Ooh, that's like a full-on observatory. So that means, it's a long road to get the observatory up on that hill. Instead of going that far, it makes the most sense. I just wanna put, I don't care. I don't care. We're putting the research center at the top of the hill. Add a worker to the research center. We will have workers. You, my guy, might have or lady, might have a long commute. I sort of apologize. We will put a couple houses up here that you might not be able to afford them because, yeah, they'll be a little pretty expensive. And then another one over here, like so. Okay, we're still almost at 2K. And I'm pausing so we can add the roads in. We're gonna go for brick, because it's what we're familiar with, until we run out of brick. We might run out of brick. Branching would not be smart, so we will go with a T-junction. And bring it up here. I'm thinking about, okay, we're gonna need a road. Sand, it'll be sand. That comes around. No, it'll probably go all the way around the kidney bean pond. I'm roughing this in now, it might change later. And a brick road going up like so. Hopefully that's not too steep. The brick road will become a little bit smaller once we get up here. And then this comes off this way. And we'll go, oh man, I just had big Griffith Park feelings. And to put an open community space here next to the research center and round it out. Yeah. Hopefully this has a nice view. Maybe that should have, no. This, I want the, it just feels very Griffith Park to me. It just feels very Griffith Observatory. I spent many years living in Los Angeles, and that was one of my favorite places. Oh, we need these houses aren't connected. We can do that. Oh, hold shift to erase. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, thank you. Dirt road. I think we're gonna go, like, these people won't want brick roads. We will go freeform, fairly narrow. And then this house faces the lake. It does face the lake. They're going to have a bit of a brick driveway, but then we'll also need a dirt path to get to their front door. Ooh, that's very, I'm sorry guys, that's kind of close. We need to put up a little fence, just in case. You can put in a dock if you want to, but like, for the sake of the children, you need to have that marked off. There we go. Oh, paint ground. Oh, cool. Soft dirt, stone. Okay. Interesting. I don't know how I'm going to be using ground paint yet, but I like knowing that I have it if I want to later. And then the road goes off that way. And we're not going to worry about it. Okay. Worker to the research center. We do have a new family that can go up here. And you can have 2 workers? We've got 5. You are now generating some research points. You can add more workers to generate them more quickly. Yeah, sure. And then we will be able to research a new building. Okay. You can see your current research points in the little magnifying glass. That's a tiny magnifying glass. Why do we have a limit of 4,000 money? Do we just have like tiny pockets? And with our 11 points, we can research a new item. Already ready. Open the research menu here. Mugen's being really cute. Here's a picture. Click on the magnifying glass. I can add a dwelling, but these aren't dwellings. These are building decorations and a fish stall. I thought we had a fish stall. Oh no, we have cheese and poultry. Okay, yes. Unlock the fish stall. It'll be in the construction menu. Allows decorations to be attached to or placed on buildings. Okay. And we have more people. 23 out of 50 residents required to upgrade your city. This will unlock new features and buildings in the research menu. Maintain high happiness and give 50 people a home. Your goal is to grow your town into a bustling city. This is where I have to like separate like person Sid from gaming Sid. Like why do I want it to be a bustling city? I want this to be a quiet hamlet in the middle of nowhere. I understand the game is encouraging progress, and progress is not inherently bad. Progress got us to where we are now, and we still have farther to go. Mugen, don't push those off the desk. But this city won't have pollution. This city will be at just the right level of development to go straight from water power. Not that we have a river. Don't worry about it. We have solar energy. Okay. Population of 50 or higher, upgrade the city. Okay. Lambert family, you came at just the right time. We've got a great spot for you. Orinci family, we also have a great place for you. And nobody else can move in now, because we're full. The city's full. Oh, these buildings don't have access to shops, do they? Yeah, they are hungry. First thing we do is put in a cheesemonger. Hey, fish stall! Hey! You're near a lake, you can have a fish stall. In fact, I believe this family has a fish stall for you right now. Okay, fish going in. There will be a cheese stall on the plaza. Yeah, I'll put a cheese stall on the plaza. And poultry stall at this house here. I'm sorry to this family that you have to live next to the turkeys, but that's where they wanted to have their turkeys. And, okay. Fish stall down here. Seems to help if we put down a road first. A little spot of road. Thank you kindly. Oh! I thought the sand road was wet because it was near water. Oh no. I can't undo. I don't have an undo key. Okay, just hang on.
One operation later.
Okay, we got the roads fixed up and the fish stall built. You already placed another building of this type. Keep in mind that a house can only connect to each building type once. Yeah, well, yeah, I thought that these buildings wouldn't be served by that. Anyway, labor. Yeah, because like these are only serving in this area. Oh, and you're only serving in that area. Oh dear. Let's connect the plaza to the main drag. And you still don't get any of the houses here. Okay. Cheese food truck, not the move here yet. This cheese shop is actually attached to a dairy. Those houses are in range. Okay. Which building has variations? Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, I thought I could cycle through those. Warehouse can't transport to this building. Warehouse? Do you need more people? Yes, but that doesn't seem to be enough. We'll put in another warehouse over here. Like, the trains are so long, we might be able to have, like, an offloading station over here to serve that warehouse. Not enough workers. Fire you guys. I hire here. Do I need to have the... Let's see about moving this warehouse. Because I don't need you near there. Warehouse, come with me. And snap to that. Now where do you service? Demand is based on distance to warehouse. Upgraded roads reduce demand. I can't upgrade the roads yet, but I can make them larger? Can only cover 500 demand. So in general, this is just too far away from the station to support. Well, can I move that neighborhood down to here? All right, let me move these houses and see if that helps.
Many minutes later.
We've moved things around a little bit. Ooh, we can research a new item. And now we've got this neighborhood over here that has its own food stalls, all but one of which is serviced by the old warehouse. And so I believe if we can move the new warehouse down into this area, we'll be a little bit redundant, but not too bad. Okay, now we just gotta make it pretty again. Population of 50 or higher. Don't believe we have any vacant houses. Indeed, no available houses. So let's pause, tidy up the town, and then figure out where they're going to move into. I've learned that these Z's mean that there are people there who don't need to be working there because they're just overstaffed. And so they're sleeping on the job and can be sent home to be available labor elsewhere. Oh, nice. We're up to 73% happiness. That's wonderful. Okay, pausing to decorate some stuff.
Eventually.
All right, getting back up to speed as this little cul-de-sac goes in. Let's take a look at what we've done here. Some of the food stalls have been moved around. So now we have coverage in this cluster and coverage in this cluster with 2 separate little groups. Hello, little family. Let's put you in one of these houses. You're welcome. We can add workers to a bunch of these places, shuffle our labor around, but like a lot of what I was doing was scooting these houses back from the road a little bit so they've got some yards. And like this is 3 people who decided to move here together and have like their own little cul-de-sac compound. Let's get a little more shaping on their shared courtyard. Very good, very good. Got our 2 warehouses. Everything seems to be going along swimmingly. We've got 160 research points, and that's a lot to do. Oh, more trees and bushes of various sizes. Yay. We could unlock anything here. Fruit stall is very tempting, even though that will demand more logistics out of us. And then hopefully, ooh, that's a lot of plants and vegetation. And so we'll get those unlocked pretty soon and add to our town. A family with traits has arrived. Excuse me. The Garland family desires a house with nearby shops. That you get 11% for here and 2% for there. Okay, you can go to the one where you'll be happier. And what about you, other new family? Oh, that's a new family. Great, great, great. Okay, we're going to need more houses, period, to get up to a population of 50. Because we only have 1 empty house, and I believe this is a family coming in that will not have 14 people in it. Probably won't have 14 people in it. So let's see what the range is. Oh no, the fish shop just can't reach this house. Oh no. Well, we might have to accept that not every house has every option. Oh, also, this is the fish shack that has imported goods, and this is the fish shack that has local goods because they can fish in this pond. And like maybe like they also go fishing in this pond and this pond or these series of ponds. There's a lot of little ponds around. Might not have the biggest fish. This probably has the best fish. And it's also, ooh, barely in the map. The real aficionados will be over there. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Like I said, well, I guess we'll just keep building out this side and let the fish shops land where they may. Another house. I think we'll have a couple close houses right here. Another trio of residents. No, you're right. I don't want you snapping to path. Right, but I do want you randomized. I can't move it when it's not built. That's silly. I mean, it's not silly. It makes sense. It just makes my life a little more difficult. And then we'll wait for you to get built so you can move. And then, like, these 3 families will be friends with this family because, like, their kids would always want to, like, come out and play. And they're just the closest folks. Pick up you. Backyard like that. Could we put another... Yeah, I know you're not connected anymore. Oh, this is dangerous. Because, like, having these houses back to back, like, yeah, they fit, but, like... They're teenagers, having their windows like so close to each other. It's not just gonna be like tin can telephones there. There's gonna be some risky business climbing across. But like we can't help it. Teenagers are gonna be teenagers. Okay. Ooh, get this. Do like a circular driveway so it can fit at least. Yeah, you are connected. So we can at least fit a tree in there, maybe more. Research alert. The 3 means we can get the plants or the trees. I'm getting the trees. I need the wildness. Okay, we have a little bit of a reprieve. So you have fish and cheese. Poultry doesn't reach? The poultry doesn't reach. So I guess we're gonna have to put another chicken family over here with their poultry stall. Fruit stall. Oh yes, we get to add a fruit stall. I'm excited about that. But first, poultry mostly needs to cover that. Because you literally just cover those 3 houses. So all of these will go on the new poultry stall. Oh no, I hope that our warehouse can handle this. A regular, comfortable house, the cousin family. But we're not seeing any particular numbers on that, so you can go there. Desire a house surrounded by decoration from the light source category. Oh, that's cute. Negative, 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 negative. That's because these houses are so close together, but I mean, like, this is what we've got. No, that's actually a good excuse to put... Yay, more trees! Streetlights. I don't know why they need such a well-lit area, but they wanted it, and I'm able to provide, so I shall. How do you like me now? Add a worker. Yeah! Oh, everybody's so happy. I hopefully will still have enough warehouse capacity once we add a couple of fruit stalls. Fruit and veg and fruit and veg. Hopefully, I think there's enough for it to snap in on this corner. It's like a proto-bodega. Once that goes up, I can see what it covers family-wise. Oh, it broke the road. That's hilarious. Not really, but it still does kind of amuse me. So how about it can just like be built up against the side of this building, right? We can do this. I believe we can do this. Move fruit stall. Yeah, okay. Now even without adjusting it, that's connected. This covers all of those houses. Can the fruit stall over here have similar success? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That will be covered. And we have all of that. Ooh. Oh, we do have plenty of workers. We have plenty of workers. 2 there, and then 1 there. Oh, we're getting close. 2 available workers, but we'll have more families in no time, and therefore a larger workforce, and it'll be great. Because 1, maybe 2 of these houses are occupied. Afraid of the dark. They're literally called Afraid of the Dark. Research menu, 60 research points. Do you need more workers up here? You can take another one. Okay, this place is looking populated but barren. So much decoration is required. We've got $700. It's not a lot. Let's get this housing pod beautified. This wasn't the first built, but it is the one in front of me. Monuments! Ooh, greatly increased happiness. Okay, stone walls. Oh, wooden slide. That's gonna have a tree. This one could have a wooden slide. That's functional. You know what? No, we'll move it. No, we want the decoration score for those, but we do also want the fun score for the town at large. Yeah, slide right into the lake. Absolutely. And then we'll have, lights, absolutely. Light that up. Clearly we're going to need a long queue. Dirt? Nah, sand makes sense. There's gonna be a long queue, so we'll have a long line for that. It kind of like stops at a dirt lot. Do we need that to be larger for it to look like sand? So many people are gonna want to ride the water slide. You know it. You know I'm right. And then clean that up. If I make it too skinny, it just becomes dark again? Interesting. I just heard the bustle of my city and got very excited. Okay, I think I do need to put down some fencing. Ooh, build fences by placing posts. The length determines its cost and how many decoration points it awards. No cutting in line when you're gonna ride the water slide. Okay, now we've got the line for our water slide. Oh, that's a big tree. That's quite a large tree. Will it fit here? Yes. We're gonna do it. Family, that is your tree. This is the courtyard that you asked for. We'll zoom out and dot some more medium-sized trees around. No, you need big ones between you. Yeah. You can still have a medium-sized tree and a big tree. And you want these for privacy by the lake, by your... That's gonna overwhelm the house. Gotta have shade trees. It's just kind of like, I'm gonna place a bunch of trees, then go back to my money. It's like, you have $4 left. It's like, yeah, but I have a very well shaded, oh yeah, I can like stick that to so there's shade on my... You do not want the fish shack in full sun. Believe you me. Okay. We're gonna need to put in another warehouse, so I'll leave that space free. We'll put shade. Hopefully that will shade it at other times of day. I don't like that tree. This tree in particular, like, I'm not down with this guy. We'll put you up here at the research center. Put some shade on that hot concrete. Hello, Mugen. And then is there nothing in between? Is there nothing in between? Like they're giant or they're tiny? Oh, okay. This seems medium. This is a medium tree. It's better. Dot these around a few places. So then building will be a matter of deforestation. Front yard? Yes. And then another skinny one here. Those could have all been the same kind of tree, but I didn't want to do that. Another giant one. It's gonna block the fish one. Move you back to this area. Yeah. And put in a medium-sized tree right here. And another one right here. That seems silly, that shape of tree. All cypressy and whatnot. There we go. Now we've got some trees in the place. This side yard needs some shrubbery. Adding greenery. Big bush. That's a big bush? That's not a big bush. That's a medium bush. Rather a small tree. Yes. That's the scale I was looking for. Oh, yes, the greenery. The greenery. We likes it. Time to put in a well. Ooh, it's not that much of a randomization. A well in... This tree especially is helping the pond feel like a lot more aquatic. Oh my. Yes. Much, much nicer. Some of the trees are getting a little bit overwhelming. I understand that. Like this one feels out of place. But literally it might just be better right here, where it's more like side yard and privacy between these two houses instead of just, I'm in the middle. Yeah, that's like they each got a tree in their front yard. It adds curb appeal. Oh, hey, look, they're hanging out on their balcony. They're hanging out. Hey, look, you've got flowers on your balcony. Oh, okay, it's fine. Go back inside. Can we get the other plant and flower decorations? Oh no, we're so close. But we've got 2 families to house. And luckily, we've got more than 2 houses to put them in. I don't think I can move things around enough to get workers exactly where I want them. Like getting somebody from this house to work at this shop. Ooh, you can add another labor? We can add you another labor. Okay. And both of our warehouses are doing fine. Pretty good. Oh, research menu. Plants. Plants. More plants. Every building gets at least 1 plant. Let's see if we can make this happen. Even warehouses deserve to look a little bit nice. They let you decorate down to the individual flowers. So fun. and it can tell what's road and what's ground. Oh, blocking entrance to station. Oh, fine. Fine. Got those buildings down. Small plant. Oh, I did want to put benches down. A bench there. Put a bench there. And another bench. A couple here. Okay, this little cheese shop has 1 giant tree, and I think that you deserve a small tree on this side. Maybe smaller, like that. Yeah, that small tree. Okay, fish stall. We don't want people lingering at the fish stall. Oh, but I can put a flower patch out front. We need to do quite a bit of... Do we have a flowering shrub? Or flowering bushes? That would be very handy for soaking up the smell, but it doesn't look like we've got any. I will put a medium tree behind you. Joe's Exotic Fish. The fruit stall? Yeah, because we've got it's watermelon. That's absolutely watermelon. And probably like apples and pears and pumpkin. Oh, they're pumpkins. Strawberries and oranges. That's nice. It's cute. It's cute. Got a potted plant. And maybe it'd be funny if like it ended up being the trope of this city where all of the food vendors have an arch. Can we fit a small one in for you? Yeah. Fishmonger's feeling kind of humble. Can't fit it over the fruit stall in particular. We'll give them... Can't even give them an imaginary arch of light poles. So we'll just have these light poles here. And hopefully they don't feel too left out. Can't plant that on the roof. Oh, but we can plant them over here. You can plant these at the park. These shouldn't be facing vastly different directions. Some of them are morning sunflowers, some of them are evening sunflowers, don't worry about it. It all depends upon what side of the bed they get up on, because not every flower has the same circadian rhythm. Got this, got this. This house needs some attention. Kind of want to put stone wall there, and a shorter one there. Because they do want to indicate, like, excuse me, this is a family neighborhood. None of that riffraff over here. And some privacy on this side as well. Very standoffish family that left the big city for a reason. But, like, they're still planting sunflowers. And in your front yard, yeah, a couple patches of flowers. And, ooh, I like that plant. I like that plant they've got on their balcony. Oh, that one hangs. Hanging basket plant. Can I put them on the... No, they don't go on the wall. That's too bad. Only on the exterior walls. Ooh, a window box. I like a purple flower here. I thought I said purple and then just ended up red. That's okay. That's okay. We'll fix it in post. And then just add more purple flowers. Oh, purple flowers on the blue house. Yes. This dad, I don't know why he's so into gardening, but he only wants violets and lilacs and lavender and orchids. Maybe this kid has two dads. And then by the front door as well. Yeah. Oh, the dad looks all green. Aliens! Okay. And since it also has a purple roof, they put in a well. Why did they put in a well on high ground? I do not know. I don't live here. I'm just the guy designing it. Putting the whole place together. Ooh, oh, there's a bird, and it's got a little orange beak. That looks like a flying chicken, if I ever saw a flying chicken. This house, the large potted plants. Not that one, the littler ones. There we go. Why does it keep switching my plant selection? Excuse. I'm gonna put them down here and then move them. And it's still changing to that one. That's so bizarre. Okay. Hanging plant it is, I guess. And I am indeed down to like $400. You'll also put a wall or put a fence in your side yard with a tree in the back. This is the end of civilization. Wanted another plant. Ooh, flower patch on the house. Ooh, I can tidy this up.
Many months later.
Okay, there, we've got that house together now. And that is most of that section done. I did maybe a third of the houses. We got a new family. We got new labor demands. Oh, and we can upgrade our town to the next stage. 87% happiness. All right. We go from a dwelling to... I didn't think there would be that much suspense. Pop! Cheers and celebration. Oh, that was the station that got upgraded. Neat. New apparel unlocked. Oh. Not apparel like customization, but apparel as a need. We're gonna have to put in different kinds of shops. And research menu expanded to tier 2. Hey Mayor, can I talk to you for a moment? Okay. We're all excited about the potential for our town to grow into a prosperous city. Everything's going so smooth. What do you seem to... Okay, the new arrivals are experiencing issues. Okay. Build yourself a house first. One with a big mailbox. There's going to be a lot of requests you're going to have to field. If we have any requests for our little town. Quest item received, Mayor's home. Well, as the mayor, I get to pick to live wherever I want. And I want to live away from everybody. Just kidding. I could live close to the station. Could live in this blue neighborhood. I'm not putting my house here because it's close to the station. I'm putting it here because it's close to a cheese shop with benches. Sybil, come in the comments and tell me how right I am. And how correct this decision is and how understandable I'm being with it. Back me up here. There's not a lot of room. So you know what? So I can have my mailbox easy to access. It's just gonna be right here. You cannot escape me. I'm going to be such a fixture in this town. And I'm taking over for the team, like living next to the fish hut. I am. Desire a house surrounded by decorations from the nature category. Not by trees, by decorations from the nature category. Is that the house we have available? 20%? 20% sounds great. Move right on in. And then we've got two families that don't have houses yet. Okay, where to expand? We can start heading up the hill. We can check out this area, even though he had some of this blocked off for his poultry farm. We could make these people share and turn this into an actual road, kind of leaning that way, even though I think that there's a lot of room here for those. Or these could be the seed population for our next cluster. Let's start off by taking a road from here. I'm just gonna curve around like that. I don't want this to be a ring road. So there's gonna be like fractals, concentric spirals of housing. This road will curl down to there, and this will split off like that. I see it now. I see it now. I didn't see it until I stopped recording, but I see it now. We have 2 families that need houses. So I kind of want to do a 4 square. I do this. I'm picturing like a dining room table. 1, 2, invalid. You're not invalid. We can move that road. 3, 4. Too expensive. I did it. I ran out of money. I'm so pleased with myself. But there we'll have those 4 houses, and then money will come in. We'll be able to afford the other house and shops in that area. No houses available. There's houses right here. Oh, we're paused because there's the research and the request, and now you can move in. You guys became maybe a little too close, but they became very close on the train, and they want to live next to each other. And they have matching houses. Oops. I think this poultry farm is going to want to make sure that their grounds are protected, that their chicken fields are respected. And so we'll be putting, where's the best? I think we'll seed the side yard to the new community and do this one around here. I know I'm out of money. I'll cut the corner and touch it basically to the archway. So it's a poultry stand / petting zoo. You might not want to pet the birds, but you're allowed to pet the birds if you want to. Well, oh yeah, we haven't seen what's in the hamlet research unlocks. Park decorations. Optician. Oh, that's funny. A larger warehouse. 2nd floor housing. Ooh. And a butcher. Low range and average production capacity. Oh. Ooh. Upgrade greater reach. Markets food sales have double the range. Oh, okay. We'll unlock that right now. And then can research. Ah, I like that. I like that you can get upgrades, and so like the clothing store will unlock different kinds of, so a shoemaker, and the building is shaped like a boot. Upgrade tastier meats. Lock not available in the demo. Oh, that's fine. So we want greater reach and park decorations, but I don't know if we're gonna get that far. We'll see. Hello, Mayor. What is our first request? When I moved here, I didn't realize I'd have to survive without my favorite tailor. So the request is going to be at a clothing shop. Okay. Get a clothing boutique and make sure they sell red clothes. I hear it's the latest trend in the big city. Okay, so we need to earn back some money, research the clothing store. There's a whole quest chain. There's a whole quest chain in that request. We've finished the tutorial quest, so now the quests come in the form of the mayoral requests. Can I close this though? Yes. Haha. It was just hard to see behind my cat. So I don't have any money and I don't have any research points. Let's fast forward for a few minutes. Population's going up. Happiness is staying steady, which is nice. We've filled our last house and earned enough money to build another house. Except this last family didn't get the memo and had their house painted a different color. That might cause some issues in the neighborhood. We'll see. A vegetable stall. Where shall ye be headed? Let's stick them right here. It will cover... Ooh, wait. Before we staff you, I'll stick you back a little bit. Yes, it will diminish your range. We're going to double your range very soon because you need to be part of the arch crew. And since you're new in town, you really want to impress people, you're going to have triple the arches. Oh my goodness. Now when I get the butcher, I'm going to need to put a double arch on it, aren't I? Oh, okay. I have spoke it shall be so. Add a worker. Do we have the... No. Oh. We were at 197. We're at 200. Greater reach. Greater reach. Everybody's fed. Some people doubly so. But it's nice that these new houses will be in range of everything. So let's go down to double speed. Put some lampposts in the swingers village. Oops, did I say that out loud? But not too many lamps. Flower patch. Okay, we'll do benches. We'll have a bunch of benches here. I wish there was a fire pit. Maybe when the town levels up a little bit more, we'll have more options and end up with fire pits for this kind of area. But for now, all we'll have is a patch of sunflowers right in the middle. What is our next request? Yesterday I sat on a bench and got a splinter in my leg. It hurt really bad. This sounds like an Infinity Nikki storyline. Perhaps our town is growing I just put in those benches. They're fresh. They're new. Okay, maybe Rachel's not part of the little group out here. I didn't make the children cry. Replaced 5 wooden benches with these new steel benches. But they get... 1, I wouldn't replace them with steel benches or iron benches because those get really hot in the sun and shade can only do so much. And 2, that's not a metal bench. That's a wooden bench with metal separations. If you sit on it, you will still get splinters. They might not be for a few years because the wood's still fresh, but you still can't get splinters on this kind of bench. And they're going to make me unlock the benches as well. My happiness is My happiness is not dropping. This is... We're fine. We're fine. Needed to... Oh! Extra staff. Any other places need more? Desire to share a neighborhood with yeah, I do have neighborhoods. Yeah, you can go right there. You'll be so happy. And we're out of houses. Are we out of labor? We are not. So we can slot in workers where they are needed. Either this city is managing their own... there's still more demand for that building, but you can't add more workers. You can place another building of that type to fill the need. Which need? I didn't see what you were actually talking about. I probably have another one of those, but which need? We're up to 90 happiness, and we're full, but I've been at this for almost 2 hours, and to prevent this from getting completely out of hand, I'm gonna wrap it up here for this Devo playthrough of Town to City. I am loving this game. Bunker turning out the lights or not, I'm gonna keep playing this today. There's some bugginess with the object placement occasionally, which might be a demo issue, but my only actual complaint is not being able to change the color of houses once they're built without completely picking them up. I feel like that's the only thing that I wish was significantly different. At this point, I think I was right in my early assessment that there's not a lot of mechanical stress in this game. Very low-key so far, very sandboxy. I was running out of money, but it's not like I'm paying bills or taxes. I was just spending too fast and hadn't recouped anything yet. So it's super chill from a resource management perspective. I'm not stressing about electricity or medical services or anything like that. I don't have to worry about waste management or pollution. So instead of my brain being in a state of worrying about not failing, I just get to have a creative flow and end up telling stories and justifications about the world building, both the physical world building and the story of this town, and why houses are the way they are, why the shops are where they are. And I love any kind of game that invites this sort of playful play. If you're interested in checking out this sort of playful play for yourself, there's a link in the description below for you to check it out on Steam. Try the demo, give it a wish list. The game is released and might even still be on sale right now. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I picked a more relaxed game, hoping for a quicker video, but it turns out that intensity of gameplay is a poor predictor for how much I have to say while playing a demo. In any case, like the video to tilt the balance to more city builders in the future, and subscribe to see what no-cost gaming experience I'm gonna have next. I've got pretty eclectic tastes, but I have a feeling the next one is going to put my chess-playing chops to the test. And while I'd like to keep going broke adding enrichment to my village enclosure, the bunker is turning out the lights, so I guess I'm gonna have to say good night.